Okay, I'm back on here. Let's see. Okay, could you hear me? That's crazy. I don't know what was happening there. Okay, so let me tell you before it cuts off again or something. Um, yeah, so that right, just about the outcome, right? Like it's not how other people receive. It doesn't matter, right? Like it's kind of like that. With you shining, the sun came out, right? So obviously that's you know some say it's the best card in the whole deck, right? So the universe is seeing what you're doing regardless. So that let's just cut it short, right? Basically, that's what it is. Um, yeah. So the universe sees your good deeds, in other words, or your good energy, and that's all. Sometimes it may not come back the way you expected it to, but that energy will be reciprocated, right? That's all you can do. Um, so just stay like that, right? Stay in your good energy. Stay, like the little, I don't know if you want to get naked and ride on a horse, but you know, be in that happy energy, like the kid on the horse or whatever that that little character is, right? Can you still hear me too? Let me know. I know there's a delay on here, so yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so hopefully that. Hey, Ascending Universal Butterfly, how are you? Okay. I had to do a part two. I don't know if you were on there, Ascending Universal Butterfly, but um, whoa, my left ear just started ringing so like strongly, like crazy, like high pitched. Huh? I don't know. Was someone over here sending us bad energy, and that's why the other thing started messing up? That's pretty interesting. Yes, absolutely. Ascending Universal Butterfly. That was crazy. Hmm. Have you been kind of so I don't know okay. Have you been dealing with someone? I feel like this Six of Pentacles is you, right? Like obviously like it says prosperity, right? So good things. But have you been dealing with a combative energy like someone younger? They have that sort of like someone very just combative, I feel like, or little slight remarks or something. I mean, it's Jen. It could be a Gemini. I don't know. I don't know. So what is that about then? Or even that, right? If it's something coming up, it's like maybe similar to like yeah, like sometimes if oh rascal, yeah, is that what you put rascal? Right? I don't know. Sometimes it's all smaller here, but yeah, it's like sometimes that we could be as kind as we could be as kind as can be, and someone will still have that, and it's like it doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect your shine or anything, right? So if you start dealing with that, I would say don't don't compromise who you are because of combative energies or nothing like that, right? Let me see. Anything else for? But I mean, for you, it looks like I mean, whenever, right? If you're in a position to give to others, um, because you're that abundant. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. So I see like that's kind of what's coming through for you. Maybe it'll be an abundant year, or you know, and the heart chakra. So it feels like it'll be a good year, right? Or it's a 1 year too, right? So, see anything else for? I don't know what's with you in dealing with. Do you? I don't know. Do you work around kids or anything, or what's? There's a lot of young energies around you, right? Obviously, this one's not as combative as, or maybe just trusting your intuition, right? Maybe it'll be a time to. Maybe new things will start coming online for you. I'm feeling something in my heart, so I don't know. Hmm. Both are root chakra too. Yeah, interesting. My heart though, there's something with the heart. So maybe it is a romantic offer. Like are there romantic? Well, with this one, right? Is there a romantic offer trying to come in or something, or? Because what I was feeling was something right here, right? So I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there's an admirer. Maybe there's an admirer lurking about. I don't know. That's kind of that's how the energy read, right? My gut's lighting up, so I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're gonna have some kind of admirer coming in. And I guess yeah, if it's a Pisces, then I don't know why this always makes me. It looks to me like when I look at it, like they're wearing a fish on their head. So maybe they're gonna be wearing a fish on their head. I don't know. Something like that. Well, whatever you do. Ah, this came out too. So I know I pulled way more. Yeah, that's but I'll just say in these two last ones. I don't know. See, there's that sneaky energy, but if someone's out there being sneaky, right? You know, I mean, there's two younger energies, right? So you think of, I don't know. I think when people are doing something sneaky, regardless, um, it is a younger energy. They could even be adults, but their brain, they're behaving like, you know, immature, right? So if someone is doing something sneaky, you're gonna have victory regardless, right? So I think that's important, right? Just see again the heart chakra, heart. You're gonna be okay no matter what's going on. Even if someone's behind the scenes, or that's pretty much what's coming out. So oh, thank you, Brittany. Let me see this. That's funny that you said a rascal. So maybe there's some kind of rascal, trying to be sneaky over here. Did I put the card back? What happened? Oh wow, put it back without even thinking about it. That's funny. Hmm. Hey Linda, how are you? Did I say it already? I'm over here, all over the place. Yeah, let me know if anyone else has another question. Cause for those of you just hopping on, this is a part two. Cause I was already doing it. I don't know what happened. Um, we had like some kind of interference, so I had to hop on here again. So this is the part two. But let me know if anyone else has a question before I start closing it down. Let me see. Let me see. My dog's over there crying. Wow. Interesting. Wow, I like this one for. Let me see, man. I wish 6 for 2. Yeah, let's rascal. Mm. I mean, I think even just going into the new year, it's okay to get a cleanse done if that's what's calling to you, right? Meditation's always good, obviously. Um, I mean, a return to sender. If you feel anything you feel called to do, I would say trust your intuition and do it, right? I think I've only done a return to sender like once in my whole life, but I'm not against doing it more, right? Um, because hey, I think it actually does do its thing. Um, I like to transmute things, right? When people, I think I can feel it when someone's sending me something, and I like to use that energy, and it's like, oh, thank you, and then I'll make something good out of it, right? But I have done the return to sender thing, and I saw that it worked. So, I mean, it works. I'll tell you that. But yeah, absolutely. And that's why, see, the universe sees it, right? Like how the sun came out for you. It's like the universe sees everything good that you do, and no matter what, that energy is gonna be reciprocated, right? Maybe not how you expected it, but it'll come out good anyways, right? Oh, oh wow. You know, I mean, it sounds like you're already very aware. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I appreciate you. It sounds, Kalina, like you're already very aware of, because that is what happens, right? I was just talking to someone that they even did one of those NDE, interviews, right? I haven't interviewed them on my channel, but we were having a conversation, and they died from they had a lot of hate, right? A lot of anger. I don't know, hate, right? But they used the word anger. They had a lot of anger, and eventually they died, right? Their heart ended up having some kind of rupture or something like that, right? And obviously once they came back, now they love life and all this and that. So obviously things that go unhealed do start to manifest in our bodies, and unfortunately it's like we have to change our whole lifestyle. It's not just about, okay, there, I'm happy, heal me. Sometimes we have to go through what we have to go. uh Even forgiveness, right? There's so many things we could carry on to, and yeah, so many things. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. There's so many things we could hold on to, right? I ended up going to the emergency room, and I knew it had nothing to do with I mean, it manifested as a physical thing, but I knew it was because of things that were happening in my life, and I was like, wow, that really sent me to the emergency room. I can't believe it. So it sounds like you're already very aware. I feel like you're on the path to healing no matter what. That's what I heard, right? Audibly, right? But it's like changing our whole lifestyle, right? There's nothing against anyone in the medical field here, right? Because they'll be able to help you, right? And then from there, it's like just changing our lifestyle too. to remain, right? I mean, it just depends how deep, like for example, a lot of those, I guess maybe that's why I brought up the NDE, the person that had the NDE, because see, sometimes those, right, like the ones, once they go to the other side, they see that they had agreed to it, right? These things were put in their path, so it's like I don't know, on the other side, you saw that you were gonna be going through things, so it changes the whole trajectory of your life, right? So it could be one of those things. If it's really a why did this happen to me, you might have just put it on your own path, right? For you to then from there become stronger, learn, really see, because that's all we're here to do in this life, right? Is learn things, right? This is our school. We're learning things. We're going through things. We're, ending karmic loops. All these things that we're doing in this life, in this experience, right? And so that's one of them sometimes, right? So I don't know if you want, because it didn't look like you asked me to pull a card for you, so I'm just going off what I felt guided to say, right? So, but I feel like you're on the right path regardless. I feel like you have a lot of I got chills. Like you have a lot of people around you protecting you from the other side, man. Because that gave me chills right when I heard that. So you're not alone in this, right? And talk to them, right? Talk to them. They're there with you. I mean, I heard you have angels on the other side, like with you, right? And it even kind of made me emotional as that. So that's interesting. So I feel like wow, I got chills again. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I feel like maybe that's why I just keep getting chills. So I feel like you really have like yeah, you really have whether it's angels or relatives on the other side or both. I heard both, so they're on the other side watching you. So um talk to them, right? And maybe in the stillness of the night you'll be able to hear them. I mean, or not, right? Just when you're in still, you'll be able to hear them, right? Clear, right? Audibly. Yeah. So okay. Well, thank you for for being vulnerable and sharing that. Oh, thank you, River Dragon. Appreciate you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I guess in closing, this had came out right, the 32 Tree of Life, which I kind of goes with the whole thing about right us learning. Look at integration, life lessons, emanation. Wow. I haven't really studied the. Let me. I could look it up real quick just to see what 32 Tree of Life. The ancient Hebrew Kabbalah tree of life map structurally evolved from the flower of life, sacred geometry, and was used by ancient Jewish magi and mystics, which later introduced Hermetic Kabbalah. The tree of life is the esoteric blueprint describing the psychological principles, practices, and energy forces, emanations that lead on the pathway to the unnameable, omnipresent cosmic God. Not including Da'at, the tree of life contains 10 interconnected spheres that represent specific archetypal states of the human psyche. These emanating sephirots have a cause and flow on effect to activate other sephirots through the 22 varying paths, connecting the seraphots as follows. Wow. So there's crown, is Kether, wisdom, understanding, kindness, discipline, beauty, eternity, splendor, foundation, kingship. That's interesting. Like the human psyche, the flow and effect. So maybe that's something for us to. I mean, I'm gonna do my homework more on the tree of life as well. Oh, thank you, Kalina. I have to open up a PayPal, so I have what is it? The wait, no, I do. I think I do have the. Here, let me see. Yeah, I know I had the. Let me see. Cash App. I know I had the Venmo. Um, no, well, I think my yeah, it is still. This is my PayPal. And thank you. I'm glad that the message resonated, and I'm glad that it came through, right? And thank you to everybody that's showing support as well in the chat for Kalina, right? That's beautiful community, because I think that's one of the most important things going forward, right? About how you know we're moving together, right? Even though it is our individual journeys, we are moving together, right? So for what? What are you talking about, Brittany? Girl or boy? Daughter? For what? Did you had you said something about if it was a clarify? Because I don't know. You lost me. You didn't say daughter, or were you talking to somebody else? Daughter. I was questioning. Is it a girl or a boy? Okay, well, on that note, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much. I think in closing, that was the right the tree of life. I'm gonna look more into that. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. Kalina, Brittany, Linda, River Dragon, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Thank you all. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully, you all have a great day. Oh yeah, I know there's a little lag here, so it takes a little while, but yeah. Thank you all. I'll see you all soon. Have a great one. And yeah, don't forget to tap in, right? Remember, this is the first card that came out on the other one, Trance and Dance, right? Trance Dance. So however that looks for you, right? To get into that meditative state, if you need to move your body, right? Listen to some music or listen to your own music, internal music, right? It's okay. So, okay, I'll see you all soon.